students who are studying communication, computer communication, and mobile communication, you might have heard about what are the parameters which will be defining the monitoring service. Okay, so dropping rate, blocking rate, the mobile communication, these are the important parameters. Okay, so there are some regulations for here. Recently, I have gone to one of the points with regulations. For every dropping call, there must be some community to be paid by the service provider. So, the Trai is playing an important role in controlling all the sets. So, with the help of Trai, the service providers, including Department of Telecommunications, so they are able to provide services on communication to the people. So the experts who are here, they are from Trai and also Department of Telecommunications. There will be giving more and more information related to all these things that I shared now. So definitely this program, even though this program is not like a technical program, it's a technical program. Okay. So they are saying that it's an outreach program, it's only awareness program. But by giving the awareness, they will be sharing something related to the technical also, which will be very much useful for our students. So our students, please kindly attend this seminar very keenly and try to get as much information as possible. Whatever doubts that you are having, you please interact with them. Definitely they will be clearing your doubts. So with this, once again, I welcome all of you for this wonderful program. And I also thank you for the great opportunity given to us by Trai and Department of Telecommunications. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Principal Sir. Thank you very much. Now I request our joint advisor, B.S. Garu Sir, to honor Principal Sir with small memento from Trai. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Before going to presentation of V.S. Raghu sir, I am reading about sir. Sri V.S. Raghu is working as Joint Advisor Trai Regional Office Hyderabad. He belongs to Indian Telecommunication Service, that is called ITS, batch 1998. He has Bachelor of Engineering from Electronics and Communication Engineering from Osmania University, Hyderabad, and completed MS Software Systems from BITS Pilani. He has more than 23 years of experience in installation of telecom equipment, telecom operations, and maintenance sections. Now I request Raju sir to give a presentation on consumer outreach program. The other executives are requested to occupy the front seats.
Yeah, once again, I welcome you all for this program, and be attentive and get whatever information is taught from this podium. So this is a snapshot of Indian telecom industry. So India is having second highest number of mobile subscribers in the world. And, so our telecom market is the fastest growing market in the world. So we are having the lowest call tariff. So after this introduction of unlimited plans, we are having lowest call tariff in the world. And, total telephone subscribers 117 crores. So and during Corona pandemic 2020-2021. This telecom industry contributed 6% GDP, gross domestic product. So out of this 107.68 crores, 65.64 urban customers are there. Out of that, again, 62.85 wireless subscribers and 2.79 crore wireless subscribers. So rural subscribers are 52 crores. Out of 52 crores, 51.76 crores are wireless and 0.269 white line are landline customers. So teledensity. So this is a parameter for measuring how many persons are having telephone facility out of 100 persons. So India teledensity is 84.58%. Out of that, so urban teledensity is 133.55. And rural teledensity is 57.83. So rural still there is a lot of network improvements are to be made for improving this teledensity. Government is also funding a lot of programs for improving this teledensity in rural areas, like saturation project and left-wing extremism. Whenever this Naxalite problems are there, earlier there used to be problems. There also government is funding to install towers and funding, giving funds to other service providers. So due to this, we can expect there will be improvement in teledensity in rural areas. And total broadband subscribers, 86 crores. Out of that, 85 crores wireless and 3.5 crore broadband and cable. So MVIT, so you are all aware that mobile number portable. So whenever any customer is not satisfied with the service of the service provider, so they can migrate to other service provider. So this is a very popular regulation brought out by Trai, and so till date 86.47 crore customers are available this facility. And during July itself, 1.17 crore customers avail this facility. So Trai is created by Trai 1997. So purpose of this Trai is to the telecom industry in a fair, transparent way. And in 2004, broadcasting and cable service also brought under the purview of Trai. And in 2000, so by amending Trai Act 1997, TDCAT is formed, Telecom Dispute Settlement Appellate Tribunal. So judicial powers were taken away from Trai and entrusted to TDCAT. So this TDCAT purpose is to adjudicate the disputes between service providers and also service provider and any consumer groups. So Trai will look after the interest of all the consumers and also telecom and broadcasting service providers. So what are the objectives of Trai and what are the functions of Trai? Trai objective is to regulate telecom industry and provide a growth for India while protecting the interest of the consumers. So there are two functions. One is recommendatory and the second one is regulatory. So under recommendatory, Trai will be giving recommendations to government. And government may accept the recommendations by Trai or may not accept the recommendations. So broadly there are four recommendatory functions. So needed timing of a new service providers. So earlier we have seen that GIS entered in 2016. Terms and conditions of license. So whatever terms and conditions and spectrum management. So last year Trai has given recommendations for 5G spectrum action, and so that action was completed and services were launched in October 22. And so if any new technological developments are there, that measurement also Trai will be giving recommendations to government. So under regulatory, so there are three functions: interconnection, tariff, and quality of service. Interconnection. So what is the connectivity to be established between the service providers? So Trai will be giving recommendations. And quality of service. So quality of service to be provided to the customers. Like for landline customers, within how many days new service, new connection needs to be provided, and within how many days needs to be done. So for mobile call drops, and as the principal sir said, so we are giving all regulations on these QoS, and also tariff. So tariff also Trai will give recommendations. So earlier in telecom, so Trai was regulating the tariff. Now we have moved from regulated regime to forbearance. Forbearance is all the service providers, so they are only giving their own tariff. So Trai is having very limited role in this. So how Trai will bring up new regulations? So Trai will follow a transparent and non-inclusive process for bringing out new regulations. So Trai will visualize the changes required in the present regulations, and Trai will have a pre-consultation process with all the stakeholders. So stakeholders are the service providers, domain experts, academicians, and students, and equipment vendors. These are all the stakeholders. So after pre-consultation process, Trai will issue a consultation paper. So this paper will be available in www.trai.gov.in. So for this consultation paper, all the stakeholders, as I said, service providers, domain experts, academicians, students, all can give comments, counter comments, views they can submit. So to mail. So after this, Trai will organize a open house discussion to find use the proposed regulation. So finally, Trai will issue a regulation. So for giving a regulation, Trai will be following these many steps. So after giving regulation also, so taking feedback from this type of outreach programs, and if any modifications are required, again regulations will be modified accordingly. So tariff, so what are the safeguards built into the regulation with regard to tariff? So tariff, as I said earlier, we are having lowest tariff in the world, and we have moved from regulated regime to forbearance. Now we have seen the tariff of it has come down. So earlier for incoming connections we used to pay. Nowadays, so for outgoing also we are using this unlimited plans are there. Service provider cannot change the plan given to customer until 6 months, and the tariff can be modified reduced any time. And the service provider should not charge more than the ceiling limit prescribed by Trai. Trai has given the facility of retaining the connection up to 90 days. So this is non-leisure period. So beyond this period also, customer can retain for prepaid customers by paying 20 rupees for 30 days they can retain that connection, and for postpaid customers by paying 150 rupees and safe custody deposit they can retain their connection for 3 months. And even after deactivation also, customer can activate within the grace period of 2 days by paying 20 rupees for prepaid customers. some slides I am skipping because they are not much relevant. So earlier when Trai has started operations, so this data related comments are received more. So that's how this mobile data slides are there that I am skipping. And very important app developed by Trai for measuring the speeds of mobile connection or broadband connection. This is a Trai MySpeed app. So Trai has developed these apps for consumer environment and consumer interest protection. So using this app, customer can measure their data speeds, and if they want, they can send these results to Trai, and Trai will capture the information of the coverage data and mobile instrument details and location of the test and other network information. And sending this measurement to Trai doesn't constitute as a complaint, it will not be taken as a complaint. So this app doesn't have and doesn't gather any personal information of the subscriber. So we are having a small video on this Trai MySpeed app in Tamil. We will watch.
நான் நல்லா இருக்கேன். என்னோட லேட்டஸ்ட் வீடியோ பாத்தியா? ஏதாவது சேஞ்ச் பண்ணனும்னா சொல்லு.
ஓ, நான் அப்புறமா சொல்றேன். என் இன்டர்நெட்ல ஏதோ ப்ராப்ளம் இருக்கு.
என்னாச்சு?
எனக்கு தோணுது சரியான ஸ்பீட் இல்லைன்னு.
நீ ஸ்பீட செட் பண்ண கூடாது. லேட்டஸ்ட் ட்ரை மை ஸ்பீட் ஆப் மூலமா.
அதென்ன?
ட்ரை மை ஸ்பீட் ஆப் தொலைதகவல் தொடர்பு முறைப்படுத்தும் அமைப்பின் ஒரு முன்முயற்சி. உங்க சர்வீஸ் ப்ரொவைடர் உங்களுக்கு கொடுக்கும் இன்டர்நெட் ஸ்பீட இதனால செக் செய்யலாம். இந்த அப்ளிகேஷன் உங்க டேட்டா ஸ்பீட் அனுப்புவதை அளந்து ரிசல்ட்டை ட்ரைக்கு அனுப்ப உதவும்.
That's great. இது எங்க கிடைக்கும்?
நீங்க ஆண்ட்ராய்டு பயன்பாட்டாளர் என்றால் ஆப் கூகுள் பிளே ஸ்டோரில் கிடைக்கும். நீங்க iOS யூசர் என்றால் ஆப் iOS ஆப் ஸ்டோர் அல்லது மொபைல் சேவா ஸ்டோர்ல கிடைக்கும். இந்த ஆப் முற்றிலும் இலவசம்.
இது எப்படி பயன்படுத்துறது?
இந்த ஆப் ரொம்ப யூசர் ஃப்ரெண்ட்லி. முதலில் நீங்கள் இதை உங்கள் ஸ்மார்ட் போனில் டவுன்லோட் செய்து இன்ஸ்டால் செய்ய வேண்டும். இன்ஸ்டால் செய்த பிறகு ஆப்பை திறக்கவும். பிறகு பிகின் டெஸ்ட் பட்டனை கிளிக் செய்யவும். இது ஆப்பின் அடியில் கொடுக்கப்பட்டிருக்கும்.
அதுக்கப்புறம்
ஆப் சில வினாடிகள் எடுத்துக்கொண்டு நீங்கள் அந்த நேரத்தில் உங்கள் ஸ்மார்ட் போனில் எந்த விதமான இன்டர்நெட் கனெக்ஷனை பயன்படுத்துகிறீர்கள் என்று கண்டுபிடிக்கும். ட்ரை மை ஸ்பீட் ஆப் உங்கள் பிராட்பேண்ட் மற்றும் உங்கள் மொபைல் டேட்டா ஸ்பீடையும் கண்டுபிடிக்கும்.
இது வேற என்ன செய்யும்?
இந்த ஆப் உங்கள் டவுன்லோடிங் ஸ்பீட், அப்லோடிங் ஸ்பீட் மற்றும் கவரேஜை செக் செய்யும். நீங்கள் ஆப்பின் அடியில் உள்ள இரண்டாவது பட்டனை அழுத்தினால் பல்வேறு அம்சங்களில் நீங்கள் செய்துள்ள ஸ்பீட் டெஸ்டின் ரிசல்ட்டை காட்டும்.
ஓ கிரேட். அப்ப இந்த ஆப் மூலம் இன்டர்நெட் ஸ்பீடை தெரிஞ்சுக்கலாம்.
இந்த ஆப் ஆண்ட்ராய்டு ஆப்பின் பின்னணியில் செயல்பட்டு உங்கள் டேட்டா ஸ்பீடை அளந்து ட்ரைக்கு அனுப்பும். இந்த அப்ளிகேஷன் கவரேஜ், டேட்டா ஸ்பீட் மற்றும் பிற நெட்வொர்க் விவரங்கள், டிவைஸ் மற்றும் டெஸ்ட் நடத்தப்பட்ட இடம் ஆகியவற்றையும் அனுப்பும். இந்த ஆப் எந்த பர்சனல் யூசர் விவரங்களையும் அனுப்பாது. எல்லா ரிசல்ட்டும் பெயர் குறிப்பிடப்படாமல் அனுப்பப்படும். ட்ரைக்கு ரிப்போர்ட் அனுப்ப ஆகும் டேட்டா செலவு மிகவும் குறைவு. ஸ்பீட் டெஸ்ட் ரிப்போர்ட்டை ட்ரைக்கு அனுப்புவது புகாராக கருதப்படாது. நீங்கள் உங்கள் சர்வீஸ் ப்ரொவைடரின் ஸ்பீடையும் ட்ரை வெப்சைட் analytics.trai.gov.in பார்க்கலாம். இந்த இன்டராக்டிவ் போர்ட்டல் மூலம் இந்தியா நெடுகிலும் உள்ள வாடிக்கையாளர்களின் மொபைல் டேட்டா அனுபவங்களை தெரிந்து கொள்ள முடியும். கூடவே பல்வேறு தொழில்நுட்பங்களான 3G, 4G போன்றவற்றில் ஆபரேட்டரின் ஸ்பீடை ஒப்பிட்டு பார்க்கவும் இது வகை செய்கிறது. நாட்டின் எந்த பகுதியில் இருக்கும் ஸ்பீடையும் பார்க்கலாம். நீங்கள் இருக்கும் இடத்தை டைப் செய்தால் உங்கள் பகுதியில் உள்ள பல்வேறு சர்வீஸ் ப்ரொவைடர்ஸின் ஸ்பீடை நீங்கள் பார்க்க முடியும். முதல் 3 ஆபரேட்டர்ஸ் மற்றும் அவர்களின் முழு மதிப்பீடு அளவும் காட்டப்படும். இந்திய தொலைத்தகவல் தொடர்பு முறைப்படுத்தும் அதிகார அமைப்பு பொதுநலன் கருதி வெளியிட்டது.
So day to day we are receiving a lot of contact calls and SMS. So Trai has brought a regulation and again it is revised in the year 2018. So what is this UCC, unwanted calls, unwanted commercial calls? So this unwanted calls are becoming a nuisance, and so even when we are busy, we are receiving a lot of calls from marketing companies for loans and credit cards, all those things. So what is this UCC? Unsolicited commercial communication or any form of electronic communication that is sent to a person without their prior consent, and that is primarily for the purpose of promoting or marketing a product, service or idea. So without the customer consent, these calls are being made. And the UCC can be the form of email, text message, phone calls, and even social media messages also. So nowadays we are receiving a lot of this fraud messages in social media platforms also. So this UCC are nuisance, and their security threat also sometimes. And they are in text messages or in social media platforms like Facebook, we are receiving some links, and so they may result into hacking of computer data. So this details of the cyber frauds will be dealt by UCC. So to prevent this unwanted calls and SMS, Trai has given a separate series for voice calls, starting with 144. So by seeing that, we can identify that with a marketing call. And also for this marketing SMS, separate header ID is provided. So but nowadays we are receiving a lot of calls and SMS from 10-digit numbers only. And without utilizing resources for making telemarketing calls, this agency have to register with the service providers. So after registration only they can use these resources for making marketing calls. So to prevent receiving this UCC calls or SMS, so Trai has given a mechanism to register with the DNA. So do not disturb register. So customers has to first register with the DNA register. So for registering with DNA, so there are so many modes by sending SMS to 1909 or making call or Trai DNA 2.0 app is that I will explain in subsequent slides. And service providers also they are having their own portal. So So using this various modes, customer has to give preferences. So earlier regulation used to take 7 days for updating preferences in DND server, but after 2018, preferences will be updated in near real time or immediately. Preference will be updated in DND server. So earlier there are 7 categories to give preference. Now we have increased to 8, and food and beverage is also added. So there are various categories like education, health, all those things. So 8 categories are there. So for 8 categories, customer can give preference if they want to receive or do not want to receive calls or SMS. So in this regulation, there is a fine-grained mechanism. So even particular days also we can give preference. So customer they want to receive only on Sunday, they can give preference for that. Or even during day also some time demands are there. So that time and preference also they can give. And one more is even mode of communication, SMS or voice call. For that also they can give preference. So after this regulation, there are so many options for customer to register their preferences. So if a customer wants to receive education related SMS or calls, they have to send the unblock 93 to 1909. So likewise, so many categories are there, and so many options are there to exercise customer preference. Even for blocking robocalls, so block 15 to 1909. So they can send this SMS and they can block all robocalls. And so if customer wants to receive during 10 to 12 only, so then they can give preference for that also. So unblock 74 to 1909. So even so I don't want to receive any calls or SMS except Sunday. So for Sunday also they can give preference. So for giving preference for Sunday, unblock 67 to 1909. So likewise, so many ways to register their preference to prevent this unwanted marketing calls. So there are 2 types of telemarketing agencies. One is registered telemarketing, as I said earlier. So before using any resources, telecommunications, they should register with the service providers. So they are called registered telemarketers, and so without registration also, like 10-digit number, they are making calls or sending SMS. They are unregistered telemarketers. So if any commercial communication from a registered telemarketer, so complaint is received, originating service provider will investigate the complaint, and if it is proved that it is a violation, so then they will take action as per the code of practice. And for unregistered telemarketers, if it is a 10-digit number, so after complaint is received by service provider, here also they will investigate, and so whenever any complaint is raised, so they will put that number on usage cap. So per day only 20 calls or 20 SMS only allowed. So for first violation, if it is proved first violation, they will issue a notice. For second violation, they will increase this usage cap for 6 months. So for third violation, that number will be disconnected and the resources will be blacklisted for 2 years. So that customer will not be able to activate any connection in that or in customer name for 2 years. So in this regulation, there is a financial incentive for service providers also for violation of this regulation. So to minimize this impact of usage, as a customer precautions. So be cautious with personal information. Avoid sharing personal details like bank account details, credit card, debit card information, OTPs, all those. And so opt-out mechanisms, whatever is not required, so those mechanisms should be treated to opt-out. And ensuring strong password and enabling multi-factor authentication. and regularly updating the software. So this way we can minimize the impact of UCC. And to comply with this UCC regulations, so Trai proposed this distributed ledger technology, blockchain technology, to solve the problems related to this UCC. And this technology having a lot of advantages. So this DLT offers high security in implementing data bases and offers a high degree of transparency. In the DLT, data will be replicated with high accuracy and security. DLT is restricted to unauthorized changes, and it enables recording of an enormous number of data transactions. So DLT 2.0 app. So using this app, customer can register their preferences or deregister, and even large companies also can be larger in this app. So in this app, then we can check the status of the company's last already. And this app is having intelligent spam detection engine to identify the unwanted calls. And it works on crowdsourcing method. So crowdsourcing is receiving information from different persons all over India to identify the unwanted callers. And so using this app, customer can mark their calls or SMS as spam. So video is there in Tamil on the YouTube and we will watch.
வைசெட் பேங்க் சார்பா பேசுறேன். உங்களுக்கு கிரெடிட் கார்டு என்ன பேங்க்ல ஓகேமா?
நான் ஒரு இன்டர்வியூ கொடுத்திருக்கேன்.
சார் இன்டர்நெட் ஆப்ஷன் இருக்கு.
நான் தயவு செஞ்சு டிஸ்டர்ப் பண்ணாதீங்க. எனக்கு லோன் எதுவும் வேண்டாம். இது உங்களுக்கும் ஏற்படா. ஆகவே ட்ரையின் do not disturb அல்லது DND 2.0 ஆப்பின் நன்மைகளை பெறுங்கள். ட்ரை DND 2.0 ஆப் இந்திய தொலைத்தகவல் தொடர்பு முறைப்படுத்தும் அதிகார அமைப்பின் முன் முயற்சி. வேண்டாத வர்த்தக அழைப்புகளை தவிர்க்கவும், இது போன்ற தேவையற்ற அழைப்புகள் மற்றும் செய்தி குறித்து புகார் செய்யவும் வாடிக்கையாளருக்கு உதவுது. இது ரொம்ப நல்லா இருக்கே. ஆனா இது எங்க கிடைக்கும்? நீங்க இதை எந்த ஒரு ஆண்ட்ராய்டு டிவைஸ்லயும் இலவசமா டவுன்லோட் செஞ்சுக்கலாம். ஆனா எப்படி பயன்படுத்துறது? ஆப்பிள் ரொம்ப யூசர் ஃப்ரெண்ட்லி. முதல்ல நீங்க ஸ்மார்ட் போன்ல ஆப்பை இன்ஸ்டால் செய்யணும். இன்ஸ்டால் செஞ்ச பிறகு ஆப்பை திறக்கணும். பிறகு உங்க நம்பரை ஆப்ல ரெஜிஸ்டர் செய்யணும். ஒன்று அல்லது 2 நபர்களையும் ரெஜிஸ்டர் செய்யும் ஆப்ஷன் இருக்கு. உங்க டிஎன்டி பிரெஃபரன்ஸை பதிவு செய்ய ஆப் உதவும். அதாவது பல்வேறு கேட்டகரியில தேவையில்லாத வர்த்தக அழைப்புகள் மற்றும் எஸ்எம்எஸ்களை பிளாக் செய்ய முடியும். டெலி மார்க்கெட்டிங் சர்வீஸின் 1 அல்லது எல்லா கேட்டகரியும் நீங்க பிளாக் செய்யலாம். செய்த 7 நாட்களுக்கு பிறகும் தேவையற்ற வர்த்தக அழைப்புகள் அல்லது எஸ்எம்எஸ் வந்தா உங்க டெலிகாம் சர்வீஸ் ப்ரொவைடரிடம் புகாரை பதிவு செய்ய இந்த ஆப் உதவிடும். உங்கள் புகாரின் நிலை மற்றும் இது போன்ற தேவையற்ற வர்த்தக அழைப்புகள் மற்றும் எஸ்எம்எஸ் மீது எடுக்கப்பட்டுள்ள நடவடிக்கை குறித்தும் நீங்க செக் செய்ய முடியும். இந்த ஆப்ல எஸ்எம்எஸ்க்கான இன்டெலிஜென்ஸ் ஸ்பேம் டிடெக்ஷன் இன்ஜின் இருக்கு. தேவையற்ற வர்த்தக எஸ்எம்எஸ் ரிப்போர்ட் செய்ய அது உதவிடும். உங்களுக்கு வந்துள்ள தெரியாத எஸ்எம்எஸ் அல்லது அழைப்புகள் ஸ்பேமாக இருக்கலாம் என்று ஆப் உங்களுக்கு யோசனை சொல்லும். தேவையற்ற அழைப்பு மற்றும் எஸ்எம்எஸ் பயன்பாட்டாளர் ஸ்பேம் என்று மார்க் செய்யலாம். ஏதேனும் கேள்விகள் இருந்தால் யூசர் FAQ-க்கு போகலாம் மற்றும் தனது ஃபீட்பேக்கையும் கொடுக்கலாம். ட்ரையின் DND 2.0 ஆப்பை பயன்படுத்துங்கள். தேவையற்ற வர்த்தக தொடர்புகளின் தொல்லையை தடுக்க உதவுங்கள். இந்திய தொலைத்தகவல் தொடர்பு முறைப்படுத்தும் அதிகார அமைப்பு பொதுநலன் கருதி வெளியிட்டது.
Mobile number portability. So this MVIT ratings are required in December 2019. There are some changes in this regulation. So whenever services are not satisfied, so customers can migrate to any other service provider. For this, first they have to send SMS report space mobile number to 1900, and they will receive a unique porting code. Earlier this unique port will be issued immediately, but so there are 7 criteria. So after fulfilling this 7 validation criteria, this UPC code is received. So this code is valid for 4 days, and after receiving code, customer can visit the store of the service provider, they can get activation. So we get more than 8 customers are available this MVIT facility. So the 7 validation criteria, first for postpaid customer, he has to clear all the pending dues, and customer should not be less than 90 days in the project network, and this number should not be subsidies, and porting should not be provided by the court of law, and there should not be any contractual obligations. And so if this validation criteria are followed, then only this UPC code is issued to the customer. So this MVIT process will complete within 4 days in same LSA, intra-LSA, and inter-LSA it is 5 days. So MVIT is there, we will.
Why are you taking out the SIM card?
I have had enough of this. Now I plan to get a new number of some other service provider.
Don't you know the importance of your mobile number? It is our new identity. Aadhaar, bank, online payment, electricity, gas connection. OTP for all these is delivered on your mobile number. So you don't need to change your mobile number. What you need is MNP.
MNP? What is that?
Mobile number portability, or MNP, is a service that allows you to retain your mobile number while changing your service provider anywhere in India. One more thing, there are 22 licensed service areas or LSAs across the country. So if you want to retain your mobile number, you should take the help of MNP. This process has been made even more simpler. Now you get to know at the stage of unique coding code or UPC generation itself whether your number is eligible for MNP or not. Now let's have a look at the eligibility criteria. Outstanding dues payments are cleared against current operator as per the normal bill cycle. In case of postpaid subscribers, 90 days have been completed since the activation of a new connection or last porting with the current operator. Request for porting is not already in process. No pending contractual obligation to be fulfilled by the subscriber as per the exit clause provided in the subscriber agreement. The porting of the mobile number is not prohibited by a court of law. The mobile number sought to be ported is not subjective.
Okay, but what is the process of generating UPC?
The process of generating UPC is very easy. SMS port space mobile number to 1900. The UPC will be sent through an SMS to the subscriber's mobile number. The validity of the UPC is 4 days for all the LSAs except Jammu and Kashmir, Assam and North-East LSA where it is 30 days. Subscriber can visit the chosen service provider or the nearest retailer to fill up the CAF or customer acquisition form and the porting request form. Provide the valid UPC receipt in the SMS and KYC documents and get new SIM card. The subscriber will get a confirmation SMS for receipt of the porting request. If the subscriber wants, the porting request can be cancelled within 24 hours. Just SMS cancel space mobile number to 1900. With this, both MVIT request and UPC will get cancelled.
The form has been submitted. Now, how long will it take?
Within the same LSA, 3 days. Porting from one LSA to another LSA, 5 days. Corporate number porting will take 5 days. For LSAs in Jammu and Kashmir, Assam and Northeast, porting might take up to 15 days. The subscriber will get an SMS detailing the date and time of porting. Porting will take place at night. After this, insert the new SIM card in your phone. Your phone service will start from the network of the new service provider. In this entire process, the services of your mobile number might be suspended for up to 4 hours. Follow these guidelines to prevent the rejection of corporate porting request. Along with the customer acquisition form, submit an authorization letter in the prescribed format on the company letterhead with the authorized signature. Porting request can be made for 100 corporate mobile numbers in one authorization letter. Postpaid subscribers, please note, even after your mobile number has been ported, if there is any outstanding bill or amount of your donor operator, it needs to be paid on time. So what are you waiting for? SMS on 1900 and port your mobile number. For further details, log on to Trai website www.trai.gov.in.
Mobile number portability?
Now made easy.
So there is a video on smartphone usage.
அலெக்சாண்டர் கிரஹாம் பெல் தொலைபேசியை கண்டுபிடித்த போது அவர் ஒரே ஒரு வேலையை செய்யவே வடிவமைத்தார், அழைப்புக்காக. ஆனால் நம்முடைய தேவைகளுக்காக வேறு பல பயனுள்ள ஃபீச்சர்ஸுடன் தற்போது போன்கள் வருகின்றன. அழைப்புகளை செய்வதோடு கூடவே இன்று நாம் வேறு பல விஷயங்களுக்கும் போன்களை பயன்படுத்துகிறோம். ஸ்மார்ட் போன்ஸ் செல்போனின் ஒரு புதிய தலைமுறையை கொண்டு வந்துள்ளது. இவை வாழ்வின் ஒருங்கிணைந்த பகுதியாக ஆகிவிட்டது. ஸ்மார்ட் போன்ஸின் மிகப்பெரிய நன்மை அது நமது நேரத்தை மிச்சமாக்குகிறது. ஸ்மார்ட் போன்ஸ் மினி கம்ப்யூட்டர்ஸ் போன்றது. இதை பயன்படுத்தி பெரும்பாலான டெஸ்க்டாப் வேலைகளை போனிலேயே முடித்துவிடலாம். ஸ்மார்ட் போன்ஸ் நம்மை எப்போதும் அப்டேட்டாக வைத்திருக்கிறது. ஸ்மார்ட் போன் வைத்திருப்பதில் பல நன்மைகள் உள்ளன. அதை புத்திசாலித்தனமாக பயன்படுத்துங்கள். இது டேட்டா காலம். பின்னணியில் உங்கள் ஆப்ஸ் திறந்திருந்தால் சில நேரம் ஸ்மார்ட் போன்ஸ் உங்கள் டேட்டா பயன்படுத்திவிடும். உங்களிடம் ஸ்மார்ட் போன்ஸ் இருந்து ஸ்மார்ட் யூசராக நீங்கள் இருக்க விரும்பினால் பின்னணியில் ஓடிக்கொண்டிருக்கும் ஆப்ஸை தயவு செய்து மூடுங்கள். ஸ்மார்ட் போன்களில் ஒரு ஃபீச்சர் உள்ளது. அதன் மூலம் ஆப்ஸ் அப்டேட் ஆகிக்கொண்டே இருக்கும். நீங்கள் வைஃபை ஜோனில் இருந்தால் வீடியோ ஆட்டோ பிளேவை மூடிவிடவும். இதனால் வீடியோஸ் தானாக பிளே ஆகி உங்கள் டேட்டாவை பயன்படுத்தாது. ஒரு எச்சரிக்கை, நீங்கள் வெளிநாட்டு பயணம் செய்கிறீர்கள் என்றால் உங்கள் மொபைல் டேட்டாவை அணைத்து வைத்து அதை தேவை நேரத்தில் மட்டுமே பயன்படுத்துவது நல்லது. இன்டர்நேஷனல் ரோமிங்கில் இருக்கும்போது டேட்டாவை பயன்படுத்துவதால் அதிக பணம் செலவாகும். சோசியல் நெட்வொர்க்கிங் ஆப்ஸ் அல்லது வெப்சைட்டை பயன்படுத்தும் போது தயவு செய்து பிரைவசி மற்றும் செக்யூரிட்டி பாலிசிஸை சரிபார்க்கவும். இதன் மூலம் உங்கள் டேட்டா பிரைவசி மற்றும் செக்யூரிட்டி பராமரிக்கப்படும். ஸ்மார்ட் போனை பயன்படுத்தி உங்கள் அழைப்பு தரம், டேட்டா அப்லோட் மற்றும் டவுன்லோட் ஸ்பீட் போன்றவை குறித்து நீங்கள் ட்ரைடன் தெரிவிக்கலாம். ஒட்டுமொத்த தரம் மற்றும் பயன்பாட்டாளர் அனுபவத்தை மேம்படுத்த இது உதவிடும். ட்ரை DND 2.0 ஆப்பை பயன்படுத்தி வேண்டாத வர்த்தக அழைப்புகளை நீங்கள் தவிர்க்கலாம். ஸ்மார்ட் போனை பயன்படுத்துங்கள், ஸ்மார்ட் யூசராக இருங்கள். இந்திய தொலைத்தகவல் தொடர்பு முறைப்படுத்தும் அதிகாரம்
So fraudulent international calls. So do not call back on any missed call starting with +91. +91 is India's ISD code. So other than +91, if any missed call is useful, should not be called back. So this will result into a high charge ISD call. So and also don't respond to any fake calls they will ask information about credit debit. OTPs or insurance details. So do not respond to such calls. So tower frauds. So lot of tower frauds. Trai and DOT is receiving lot of complaints, especially from Tamil Nadu. And So devotee or Trai is not having any role directly or indirectly for setting up of any towers. So only service providers only they will approach the customers and they will install their tower. And these fraud companies will promise very high rent and instead they will ask customers to pay very nominal charges in the name of government fees or charges. So after collecting that fees, they will vanish. So that's why so this tower plots lakhs of rupees are lost by the customers. So very careful and do not implement any these tower plots and so they will show a letter on the letter pad Trai devotee will be mentioned. So there are fake letters. So there is a video on the mobile tower pad with.
ரவி இந்த அட்வர்டைஸ்மெண்ட் பாரு அட்ராக்டிவா இருக்கு. இது சொல்லுது மொபைல் கம்பெனிக்கு லேண்ட் ரூஃப் மொபைல் டவர் இன்ஸ்டாலேஷன் அமைக்க தேவை. மாத வாடகை 70,000, 25 லட்சம் அட்வான்ஸ், 20 வருட ஒப்பந்தம், ஒரு நபருக்கு வேலை, சம்பளம் 15,000 ரூபாய், ஒரு சிம் அவுட்கோயிங் ஃப்ரீ வாழ்நாள் முழுதும். ஆமே இது மாதிரி விசத்திரட்ட விளம்பரத்தை பார்த்து ஏமாந்துறாங்க. ஆனா அவங்க 6,000 ரூபாய் குறைஞ்சபட்ச ஃபீஸ் வேற கேட்கறாங்க. இதுதான் அவங்க மோடிஸ் அப்ரண்டி நம்மள போன்ற படிச்சவங்க எப்படி ஏமாந்து போறாங்கிறதுக்கு நானே ஒரு உதாரணம். அப்படியா? மொபைல் கோபுரங்கள் நிறுவுவதில் மோசடி நடப்பதாக நாடெங்கிலும் இருந்து அடிக்கடி செய்திகள் வருகின்றன. இத்தகைய மோசடி செய்பவர்கள் அதிக வாடகை மற்றும் வேறு பல சலுகைகள் தருவதாக முக்கிய நாளேடுகளில் விளம்பரம் செய்து அப்பாவி மக்களுக்கு ஆசை காட்டுகின்றனர். மொபைல் கோபுரங்கள் நிறுவ நிலம் அல்லது கட்டிடத்தை வாடகைக்கு எடுக்க பாதுகாப்பு டெபாசிட் அல்லது பதிவு கட்டணம் என்ற பெயரில் ஒரு சிறு தொகையை தங்கள் சொந்த அல்லது கம்பெனி அக்கவுண்டில் போடுமாறு கூறுகின்றனர். இந்த போலி நிறுவனங்கள் அரசு அமைப்புகள் அல்லது அரசு துறைகள் அல்லது ட்ரை துறைகளிலிருந்து நோ ஆப்ஜெக்ஷன் சர்டிபிகேட்டையும் இவர்கள் காட்டுகின்றனர். ஏதோ காரணம் சொல்லி நல்ல தொகையை பெற்றுக்கொண்ட பிறகு இந்த போலி நிறுவனங்கள் எங்கு செல்கிறார்கள் என்று கண்டுபிடிக்க முடிவதில்லை. ஆன்லைன் போராவில் இது போன்ற புகார்கள் வந்த வண்ணம் உள்ளன. இது போன்ற பேர்வழிகளால் பலர் ஏமாற்றப்பட்டுள்ளனர். டெலிகாம் ரெகுலேட்டரி அத்தாரிட்டி ஆஃப் இந்தியா ட்ரை அல்லது தொலை தகவல் தொடர்பு துறை மொபைல் டவர் நிறுவ இடத்தை வாடகைக்கு எடுக்கும் நடவடிக்கையில் நேரடியாகவோ மறைமுகமாகவோ ஒருபோதும் ஈடுபடாது என்பதை தயவு செய்து கவனத்தில் கொள்ளவும். ட்ரை அல்லது தொலை தகவல் தொடர்பு துறை இதற்கென என்ஓசி அல்லது அனுமதி கடிதம் தராது. டவர் நிறுவுவதற்கு கம்பெனி அல்லது தனிநபர் அட்வான்ஸ் அல்லது விண்ணப்ப கட்டணம் அல்லது வேறு விதத்தில் பணம் கேட்கிறார்கள் என்றால் கூடுதல் கவனமாக இருக்கவும், கம்பெனியை சரிபார்க்கவும், பித்தலாட்ட ஆஃபர்கள் குறித்து கவனமாக இருக்கவும் இந்திய தொலைத்தகவல் தொடர்பு முறைப்படுத்தும் அதிகார அமைப்பு பொதுநல கருதி வெளியிட்டது.
So these are all will be shared by the other regarding pricing and graduation. So last year Trai has completed 25 years and there is a video mainly on.
The dream of building a self-reliant India is fueled by innovation and information and communication technologies, where the possibilities are beyond the limits of the sky. Trai has set many milestones in India's growth story. Trai is now celebrating 25 years of its contribution to the nation. Along with 75 years of independence, Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, the government led by Shri Narendra Modi has leveraged technology to enhance ease of living and encourage transparency in governance.
We are using digital technology to transform lives in all sectors of governance, from health and welfare to inclusion and empowerment.
Telecom sector has played a stellar role in realizing the vision of digital India by empowering the citizens through advancements in digital communications. In the regulatory practice of International Telecommunications Union, ITU, Trai satisfies the highest benchmark of maturity, establishing itself internationally as a progressive regulator. While crossing over many challenges successfully, Trai steered the connectivity revolution in India in the last 25 years, and the journey continues. 1,167 million total home subscribers, per GB data cost at ₹10, over 906 private satellite TV channels, over 800 radio stations. Enhanced connectivity boosted the digital economy with a phenomenal growth of UPI transactions, crossing 5 billion per month, worth more than 9 trillion rupees. The revenue from the telecom sector is almost 6% of the GDP in 2021. And what makes us really proud is the fact that during the pandemic, the telecom sector enabled almost 35% of the GDP, showing how digital communication can overcome the steepest of obstacles. Trai's path-breaking steps have contributed to transformation in the delivery of telecommunication, broadcasting, and cable services in the country. Infrastructure sharing reduced the cost of network deployment. One nation, one mobile number, achieved through mobile number portability. Tariff forbearance provided flexibility to service providers for innovative offers to consumers in a dynamic and competitive market. Digital addressable system brought in transparency and improved choice. Trai is a pioneer in the introduction of blockchain technology as a regulatory technology to curb the span. Consumer protection and digital inclusion has been the cornerstone for the regulatory approach of Trai. Trai is looking to enable futuristic telecom services. These include machine-to-machine communication, convergence of broadcasting and telecommunications, holographic technology, augmented reality or virtual reality, quantum computing, digital twins, robotic collaborative factories, wheat agriculture, rural industry, water management, health, education, civic management or entertainment. From robotic surgery to smart ambulances for enhanced preparedness for the healthcare sector. As the future awaits further technological advancements such as 6G, the time is not far off wherein citizens can experience the benefits of tactile connectivity, advanced security, and automated driving experience. Trai intends to be at the forefront of another revolution in the making, taking India forward through telecommunication, effective regulation, ease of communication.
Thank you for presentation. And we have Trai journey website trai.go.in and Trai Facebook and Twitter page also. So a lot of information will be available. You can browse or you can go to Facebook or Twitter page to get the updates and the consultation papers and new technological advances. So now I request Sri Vinaya to deliver presentation on human radiation. So brief about Sri Vinaya. Sri Vinaya has completed BTech in ACE and MVIT in Instrumentation and Control Systems from Sri Venkateshwara University College of Engineering, Tirupati. He belongs to 1998 batch of Indian Telecom Service. He has serving 20 years of broad experience in telecom field. He has worked in various fields such as switching, transmission, mobile network maintenance, network operations, while working as ADD, DG, in BSNL customer sector. He has also worked as GM projects in BBN and Hyderabad, Bharat Limited. He was expert in planning and execution of Parliament Phase 1 project in 3 districts of Telangana. Presently, he is working as Director of Service Compliance in MVIT, Telangana.
Good morning to all of you. So we had a good presentation from our friend, Joint Advisor Trai, J.S. Raju. Hope a lot of you have got a lot of information about regulatory functions. So people know we have the era where there are a lot of technical service providers, internet service providers, and people are not in a position to choose what is the best, and what is the quality of service, and where to complain, when to complain, all these things are addressed by Trai. So they are doing the regulatory framework. And I am from DOT, Department of Telecommunications. It is under Ministry of Communications, and we will be dealing with different kinds of functions. Like for example, I am from service compliance. So service compliance will take care of all the customers which are related to electromagnetic fields from the mobile towers, and this customer application forms, and all these regulatory functions will be dealing. So in the similar way, there are other verticals also which will be taking care of technology, security aspects, and all these things. So we will have some brief presentation on this EMF awareness. So this electromagnetic frequency radiation, all of you might be knowing that it is the power emitted from the mobile towers. So initially, when we say the beginning of this mobile era, so we were saying the towers at the very remote places, like maybe the mostly on the ground, and some of the towers buildings, and not many towers. So now with the increase of number of customers, the increase of number of this usage by the customers, so all the technical service providers, it is required to increase the number of towers to increase the coverage. So everybody is having a lot of mobiles in their home, and every person is using more than one mobile, and coverage also is more coverage is required, more data is required. So they want to increase the number of towers. So at the same time, there are a lot of apprehensions in the minds of the people. What is the radiation? So on one hand, everybody wants to have good coverage. People will complain, I'm not getting in my hall, I'm not getting in my bedroom, there's no signal in the balcony. People will complain on the one hand. On the other hand, people will say, there is a lot of radiation. And after seeing a lot of the cinemas like Robo and all these things, and apprehensions are there in the people's mind. So we cannot have language both hands now. So for that, from DOT, we just try to create an awareness what is EMF radiation, how it impacts, is it really harmful, what are the studies or study is saying. So all these aspects just will cover. If this topic is not related to any EC or something like that, only thing is EC students can appreciate better because they have studied this mobile technologies all this. So it can be, it is useful for everybody. And you being the students, you can have the better opportunity to interact with all your friends and families, and they can definitely tell them there is nothing to fear about radiation and all these things. After going through all this, some presentations, you will have some basic knowledge also. And definitely, you are the people who can educate the others, who can spread the message to others, saying that the radiation is not harmful and it is not that much safely we can use our mobile. So just we'll go through this, some of these slides. So what is everybody knows that mobile has become one of the vital instrument in our hands. And people say people can walk even without chappals, cannot walk without mobiles. That too is more than one mobile. So this is the need of the day. And of course, requirements are also like that. So as they grow in different fields, So personal productivity, knowledge enhancement, entertainment, lifestyle, public service, everything. So mobile is only for making voice calls. Now the scope, and it is the gadget which is required most, which is one of the essential part of our life. So in the pandemic times, everybody has seen the role of digital communications in our life. So had there not been any mobile coverage or data connectivity, what would happen to especially education industry? Though pandemic was hit for more than one year, 2 years or 3 years, nowhere education field has not suffered. Right from LKG to PG, conducting online classes, and teachers were teaching, people were listening, and they used to write the online exams. So nowhere it was stopped. Because of the thanks to technology and all the innovations, and we could exploit the technology, and it has given a new way of life. So earlier also, in most of the meetings, whether the government sector or private sector, any meeting, people used to go physically to some other location. Say our meeting is conducted in Chennai, everybody will come from all the places to Chennai to attend the meeting. So this has given us a new lesson. You need not go anywhere, just have a virtual conference. People can sit comfortably in their house or office or wherever they are, and then still they can attend the meeting. So it has given new dimensions to life through technology. So what is EMF concern? So is the power emanating from the mobile towers, is it harmful? So what is it? So it is only a perception. The fear of ESA and lot of influence from other media like this cinemas and all this thing. And if you see the scientific side, there are a lot of studies are going on about this EMF radiations, and nowhere it was proved that it is harmful to humans. So there is no any scientific evidence so far. The World Health Organization is doing so many studies, and there is a separate body called next slide we will also see it, ICMP. So there are many organizations who are continuously working on this. So there are many organizations who are continuously working on this. That is impact of mobile radiation on the human health. Is it dangerous? So if you see this EMF radiation, so it is not only mobile phone. Even if you take over a microphone also, it is also a wireless device. And there are so many wireless devices which are using the electromagnetic spectrum. So that means for communicating from one point A to point B, we are using the radio device. So mobile is one of the devices. Communication is one of the devices. So one more thing. There are different types of radiations. We call basically ionizing, non-ionizing radiations. So this mobile, whatever power which is generated from the mobile power, they are all called non-ionizing radiation. It is a radiation, but in the non-ionizing zone, not in the ionizing zone. So there are the different gadgets which will use this radiation for communication. So the cordless phone, simple cordless phone, I don't know how many of you know cordless phone. So normally we have wired phone only in our house. So there was an era where people used to have some cordless phones also. There was an era where we were using cordless phones also. So that every time whenever our phone rings, you need not rush to the spot where the phone is phone is physically placed. You can talk from your convenience also. That was the landline era. So of course now with the advent of mobile, there is no any cordless phone. So but these are some of the devices which will even our own TV remote also. That also uses some infrared just for communicating with our TV. This remote device and your TV. So this is the radio frequency spectrum. So I don't know whether it is visible to all of you or not. So we have so many bands. So if you see the color of the image, all the radio frequencies which are on the left side, they are all non-ionizing zone. We call it non-ionizing zone. Which are the red color, those frequencies they are called ionizing zone. For example, our X-rays and gamma rays and even our CT scan, whatever we take in the hospitals, they are all using this ionizing radiation. So this non-ionizing radiation, what people say is, it is not having any effect to remove the, to dislocate the atoms from our cells from our human body. So it only causes heating effect. This slide you are seeing, that is called electromagnetic spectrum. So from entire range of frequencies, and for our purpose, for the mobile communication purpose, we call it as a radio frequency, and that is the range. 3 kHz to 300 GHz, that is the range. And different technologies use different frequencies, like 4G, 3G, 2G, 5G. They use different frequencies for different technology. So as I said earlier, this radio frequency fields they are the non-ionizing radiation, and they will not cause any impact on the dislocation of the atoms in the cell. So here you can see what is the difference between non-ionizing and ionizing radiation. So that is why most of the even doctors also advise don't go for this 3D scan and this X-rays frequently, because we will be exposed to high radiation from the machine. So in that way, our mobile phone is very, very safe, and all the transmission from the mobile covers are also very, very safe. So this is the World Health Organization, and it is having one International Commission of Non-Ionizing Radiation and Protection. So this body will be continuously doing a lot of research, and what is the impact of the advent of so many technologies like 4G, so many things may come. So what is the impact, and what is the power radiation, what is the impact on the human health? So they are continuously doing so many studies, and so far it was not proved scientifically anywhere that with the mobile, this power radiating from the energy radiating from the mobile covers is harmful to human health. It is not proved anywhere. So it is a world body. We are having this. Almost all the countries are part of this research activity. So this is the how they will set these standards for scientific research, and they will go for so many consensus. They will have so many organizations, bodies consisting of doctors and all these other professionals. Finally, after going through all these studies, they will issue some guidelines. So there is no any evidence currently which says that these electromagnetic fields are harmful to human health. That's what ultimately they are saying. So ICMRP has evolved with some standards. Actually, in world, all the countries, the standards are different. That means whatever standards set by the ICMRP in the world level, countries are adopting their own literacy. For example, if you see in India, we are adopting 1/10 of the standard prescribed in the medical body. That means if they say 450 milliwatts is the power 4.5 watts is the standard prescribed in the world for frequencies in the 900 megahertz band. So that 4.5 watts in India we made it to 0.45 watts. That means though we can go up to 4.5 watts without any harmful to human beings, still India has made it more stringent by making it only 1/10. So that means we are still stringent than the world norms. So that's why government is taking care of what is human health in a weekend. So many countries are there, international committee, and how to set the standards, what are the limits, all these things. It's a continuous process which will be going on. So as I said earlier, so ICNRP guidelines, we are following only 1/10 of the guidelines set by the ICNRP. And these are the different values set by ICNRP for different frequency bands. The Indian standards are 10 times more stringent than the world standards. So what is the compliance support system? Just like the fostering of DOT will establish the norms and standards and how to monitor the process. And the field limits, that was set by the policy of DOT. And what is the role of field limits? Field limits will continuously measure the radiation that is emitted from the mobile tower in a random way on yearly basis. And they will see that radiations are within the limits. And if there are any violations in the radiation, that is, already they are having the prescribed norms. So as I said earlier, 0.45 watts is the norms for 900 megahertz. Suppose if anybody exceeds the norm, then there is a deterrent and we are getting penalty on all the telecom service providers. So nobody cannot, just like that, they cannot mediate. Every telecom service provider has to follow the norms and all the radiations must be norms. So for that, this is given field limits, there is a mechanism to get the radiation from all the mobile towers. So mobile tower, you will be seeing a lot of towers in the rooftop buildings. So each tower will have so many details of so many operators. So because this infra will be shared by all the telecom service providers. On the same mobile tower, you will have Vodafone BTS, Vodafone Idea BTS, Jio BTS, Airtel, BSNL, everybody will be there. So all these BTS will combine the radiator power. So that combined radiator power should be within the norms. That's what we will check in the field. So similarly, after conducting this audit, we call it as a BTS audit. After conducting audit, so we issue certificate to all the telecom service providers also, saying that what are the sites that are tested and whether it is within the norms or not. So like that, we will issue the certificates. So there is one more portal which is called the portal. It is an open portal. Anybody can just open their laptop or mobile, whatever it is, and you can know the information about all the towers in your locality. Suppose if you are saying in some zones or state, so what are the mobile towers which are available in your state, and what is the radiation from that tower also values will be displayed there, and you will get information. It's user-friendly site where you can get information based on some OTP and your email ID. So you have to register on email ID, and you will get all the information for the towers for which you are sending information on your email ID. So all the information. So you can know what are all the towers in your nearby house also, you can know the towers, and what is the power level entered from the tower also. You can know. Very important portal, Trai portal. And in the same portal, there is one more facility where some of the customers, they want to make measurement of this electromagnetic field in their house. So they want to know what is the, so no cross talk please. So some of the customers, say some of the people, they want to know what is the electromagnetic power in their house. So they may have, around my house there are so many mobile towers, there may be more radiation in my house, like that somebody may feel. So for those people, they can make a request through current sensor portal, and this remote team will check this radiator power in their house. It's not a free of cost, it's a charge case. They will charge 4,000 rupees per day. So we'll be getting average some 20 complaints every year from so many people. So some elderly people are there, some pregnant people are there, some children are there, some patients are there. So they have some operations like that. So when they go and check, nowhere they have not found any exceeding the limit, whatever permitted there, they are all within the permitted levels only. And for their satisfaction, we will go and check it also. So that is the importance of this current sector portal. So as I said, there is a heavy penalty for harmful compliance to any of these radiated powers. Suppose if any operator is violating the radiated norms, there is a heavy penalty, and each operator will be charged 20 lakhs per BTS. That means they will have different technologies, 2G, 3G, 4G, 5G, like that. So each BTS, 20 lakhs is the penalty if they exceed the radiated power, this permitted radiated power. So this broadband measurement, in the sense, so all the BTS which are there in their site and all the combined power which is being radiated from all the BTS present in the site, that will be measured. And this is the basic step. If it is within the limits, it's okay. If it is exceeding limits, then we have to isolate which operator is contributing to radiation. So then we will isolate, and there are some other mechanism to check to find the culprit. Who is really contributing to this exceeding of the limits, radiation limits. So that also there is a mechanism is there, and ultimately all PSPs will be penalized if there is a violation of the radiation laws. So the 0.45 watts is the from 900 megahertz spectrum, from 900 megahertz frequency, that is the 0.45 watts. From all the BTS are present in the tower. So there is a penalty will be imposed on all the operators, and the exit board normally they will put on alert this warning board also. So people should not go to the or something like that. So all the towers are safe. And towers means not physical structure I'm talking about, radiation from the towers. So physical structure also, there is a body where state governments, by issuing the permission, they will not simply issue the permission. They will check all the building structural stability and height of the building and all these. So there are so many parameters, so many parameters are there. After checking all the parameters only, permission will be given to the electrical service providers for installing tower. So that is physical erection. So after erection, this radiation part will be taken care by the DO. So this is what we are seeing in the thermal sensor portal. It has a lot of information, especially on the electromagnetic radiations. So you can know about your the towers around your authority. There is no any specific guidelines for any. Some people will ask whether it is safe to have a house nearby tower. So as long as towers are radiating within the limits, absolutely there is no issue. And it don't have any discrimination of it, like children, pregnant women, all this thing. But there is a word of caution to all the people. Normally, we will always try to misuse anything. Misuse in the sense mobile phone is a very, very useful and important gadget. And we know the significance and importance of mobile phone when there was a pandemic. And academic people, if you want anything, you can instantly get it on Google just by Googling it. So that is the importance. At the same time, we are spending a lot of hours wasting your time and energy using seeing so many social media apps and social media unwanted things. So that can be definitely eliminated. And one more thing is also heating effect. As I said initially, it is a non-ionizing radiation. That is, it will cause heating effect. Heating effect in the sense, you might have noticed when you make some conversation for some hours together, definitely you might have felt that heating effect near the ear. And also doctors are advising not to use the mobile phone close to your ear for so many hours and try to use this earphones or earbuds, something like that. That also not for long hours. Because people are becoming deaf by using this earphones for hours together. So it is in our hand only. There is a technology, there is a tool for development for ourselves. Whether you use it for your own good thing or bad thing, it all depends on us. So we have to use judiciously, and we have to get the best out of it. Now, especially with the advent of 5G technologies, there are a lot of use cases will be coming where this education, health, and all these things will be more accessible to the people living in remote areas. The people living in a remote corner of the country, remote village also, they can be cured through this some technology-based apps, something like that. So after sitting in the city, can diagnose this problem and they can advise the medicine, and so many things can be done. All because of this technology, 5G, 4G, what is the difference? Speed. So data speed. So with the increase of more number of apps and more number of applications, we are becoming bandwidth hungry. That means we want more bandwidth. So more bandwidth, more speed is required. So for that we are going for different Gs, 4G, 5G, 6G, 4G will be in the future also. So it is the people who are used judiciously for the right purpose. So on the lighter side, I will share one joke also in WhatsApp group. In one of the villages, some lady went to the doctor and she says, doctor, I am not getting sleep. And doctor sees all the parameters are okay. Then you give a prescription. After seeing the prescription, the lady asks, doctor, I told my problem is I am not, I am getting more sleepy. I am always getting sleepy. So this is my problem. Prescription, you are on Android mobile phone. What is this, she asks? So he says, first you purchase this Android mobile and install all the social media apps in it. You will not only lose your sleep, and all your family members also will lose the sleep. So that is the misuse we are trying to avoid. So let us use it judiciously, cautiously, at the same time, take the best out of the technology. So it is all in our hands only. And why I am stressing this, there are students, I know the importance of mobile phone and all these things for you. Because anything, just you can Google, you can search anything, any definition. And you can also educate all the people around you, your own families, your own friends, and all these things. So message has to go to all the people. That is the point I want to stress here. So people will ask me, I have so many towers close to my house, is there any harm? Nothing like that. As I said earlier, we are only doing a broadband measurement of power emanated from all the towers. So as long as all the radiated powers are within the limits, there is no harm. So this is another thing. So these words are not visible nowadays because of this mobile personalization. It was also not scientifically proved anywhere, but it has linked with the mobile phones. Telecom towers are needed for definitely for growth. It's a very vital important parameter for the national GDP and also for growth of the country. So public health, definitely government is one of the very important parameter, and it's a continuous process, and keeping the watch on the regulations It's a continuous process. The government will be doing all this, people keep on changing guidelines and all these things with the advent of all the new technologies also. And every precaution steps will be there. This recent lot of court cases also, many people go to court and file a petition saying that people are constructing mobile tower near my house, it will cause radiation, ask them to stop the tower, something like that. Now courts also they are taking this into concern and they are saying that as long as there is no scientific evidence, we cannot we can prevent the service providers from erecting towers. So they are also not entertaining these petitions nowadays. All the petitions are getting dismissed. So they say till a positive conclusion is about there is a scientific evidence. We cannot just on the mere operation of radiation, towers cannot be stopped. So that's what they are concluding. So this is some brief about this electromagnetic radiation. So I thank you the college authorities and Trai for giving me this opportunity. Thank you very much.
Now, last session will be taken by Sri V. Srikanth on cyber stocks, and probably it will be very interesting to you. So it is mainly applicable to the students. So kindly listen patiently. Sri V. Srikanth graduated from IIIT Hyderabad in 2011 and belongs to the Telecom Service Department. At present, he is working as ADC in Tamil Nadu, USA, Chennai.
Good afternoon. Okay, let's talk about cyber. First question is why we should talk about it. How many of you spending more than 4 hours over your phone? 4 hours at least, right? So generally in my childhood, in our childhood, when you cross the road, what people say? You see the left and the right, you see the vehicles, then only you cross the road. So because there are threats on the road. Like that, we are staying our 4 hours minimum in our life per day, staying in the cyber domain. So in the domain, there are some threats are there. What are those threats? Innumerable, so many. But I will take only few cases because time is not sufficient to tell. Life is not sufficient because it is evolving. The cyber threats are evolving, daily upgraded versions, new versions are coming. So I will just what is the most possible, most common cases so that you will get an awareness and from you, I expect that your family or your close knit friends, you will share that knowledge. So, what are the topics I am going to cover? Basic introduction of cybersecurity, and I will explain some common fraud cases, and what is the best practices, and how to report the cyber crimes. Only four. What is the cybersecurity introduction, and what are the common, and how to avoid those, and how to report. So, what is cyber crime? Cyber. Crime is any unlawful act using a computer. Cyber crime. So some common methods are malware, phishing, cyber stalking. I will explain each in the next slide. What is the malware means? What? Malware means malicious software. Malicious English word, right? Mal means negative, bad. So the ransomware is one type of malware. It will hack your resources, and if you pay some amount only, then it will release. Otherwise, all your resources will be encrypted, and you don't know the encryption key. So you cannot avail your data. Spyware. It will steal your data. Where you are going, what you are doing, what is your password, with whom you are talking, what you are chatting. Adware. It will keep on popping this ad and that ad, which eventually you may click. Eventually you may buy without whether you are interested to buy or not, but it forces you. If keep on pops are coming up, so one day or other you may. Trojans. What is Trojan? Have you ever seen the movie Trai? Any of you? There is one story is there. Old Greek mythology story is that there is a war is going on between two people. So one side of the people want to breach the fort and enter into the other side fort, but they are unable to do. So what they will do is they make a horse. They will make a wooden horse. So they will make a wooden horse, and some expert soldiers, some very expert soldiers are kept inside that horse. So other side thought that the warring party, next party is left to the war, and this wooden horse is just a gift to God. They thought, and they allowed that horse. They pulled the horse inside their own fort. So after in the night, the soldiers staying inside the Trojan came out of the horse, and they opened the doors, and the other party came, and they took over of everything. So the similar, that is called a Trojan horse. This Greek mythology story. So similar to that, so in the Trojan horse, the horse, in the story, the Trojan horse looks very genuine. So that the party thinks that, the war party thinks that this is a genuine, it is given to gift to God, that's why they allowed it inside. So similar to that, the Trojan software looks very genuine. You think that it's a virtual version. It's a virtual from OEM, virtual equipment manufacturer, virtual software developer. So you download it. Later, it will open the window so that all the malwares, different types of malwares sneak into your PC. Botnets. Botnet is like a, have you seen that movie Robo 2.0? I think, right? Otherwise you will not get that question. So in that movie, that everything is like a bots. One is a central commanding is there now. What is the name? Chitty, right? Chitty is a central commanding, all others are bots. So it's like a botnet. Next. So how a botnet works? Your PC how much of CPU usage? Task manager, anybody check it? How much of your resources, CPU, RAM resources? Will be very less, right? 10%, 20%, maximum 10-15%. So rest of the resources are always idle only. But for any cryptocurrency mining, any high-end processing, you need of so much of computing resources. To buy those so much of computing resources, it is costly. What I will do, I will infect your PC. I will use your computing resources for my work. So you will become my bot. Somebody will be there in the control command chain, just like Chitty 2.0. He will monitor all your PCs without your knowledge, because we don't check, right? So you think that your PC became slow. because you may think that it became old, I purchased 3 years ago something, but actually it may be infected. So once your PC became a bot, your resources can be used for anything. Your resources can be used for infect others. Like you got a corona, then you can be used for infect others. Like your PC can be recruit more bots. So I just took some of the news headings. There was a ransomware attack happened in AIMS. So all the servers are infected, all the personal information will be there in your health information will be there. Your health information is very vital, particularly for insurance companies. And botnet hijacking hundreds of crypto transactions, new mobile banking, Trojan virus. These are some of the examples I took from the newspaper. If you really read newspaper, you can find out so many like these cases. What is phishing? It sounds like fishing, right? Fish. So what we do in fishing? You put some worm kind of thing, right? So the poor fish thinks that this is a food for it, and it will try to eat it. Then some kind of anchor will hold it, right? That is called fishing. So in this concept, it looks like a genuine for a fish. So the fish will catch it, and it will stick. The hook will stick to it. Same sounding, fishing. So in this also, the message or email appears, but actually it is not. So you will click it, so you will be hooked. So if it is done through email, some email, some link is sent to you, and if you click it, phishing attack. Then it is called a phishing attack. If it is done through call, somebody call you, madam, this time that sir, your KYC is pending, please give these details, that details, and you give details, that is a phishing attack. It is through voice call. Next, impersonation and identity theft. So somebody will act as, say I am Srikanth, somebody will create another account of Srikanth, he will take from my Facebook account, my Instagram, my photos, my stories, he will create an identical profile, and he will send a friend request. You may go through it. Okay, his name, his date of birth, everything is correct, his photos also correct. You may think that that is my genuine account, right? Then you will add that request. Then one day or other, impersonation and identity theft. Cyber stalking. So in that, they will harass a victim using electronic or digital. Have you seen this movie? Love Today. It starts with cyber stalking. So first heroine tell to hero in a beach. Remember that she is getting a lewd messages from someone. Have you seen the movie or not? It starts with that only, right? Movie starts with. The movie once again watch with the idea of cyber security. If you go home and watch again that movie with the cyber security, whatever I cover, maybe you may remain. It may come to your mind. So in that, in the cyber stalking, they will put rude, offensive, threatening, controlling, lewd messages. Computer vandalism. What is vandalism? So vandalism is like complete destruction. It will attack your server, your data will be empty. It will attack, suppose you attack your aims, and all the health profiles of the patient is gone. If it is attacked your college and your mark sheet, everything is gone. Complete vandalism means complete, the image says no, it will completely clear out. Or it will deface the company website. You might have seen the BCCI website is defaced, and some Pakistan or our people will go to Pakistan cricket board and they will put our flag. This is kind of vandalism attack. Online financial frauds. Job fraud. India we have so many people, young people waiting in Tamil, Telugu. In that, okay. So that job, he will give you an appointment letter also. He will conduct a fake interview also. He will ask you to join, but there will be a processing fee will be there, government fee will be there, registration fee will be there. Your package will be very high, relatively. So you are not bothered about to pay some 20,000 if you are paying, if you are getting 50,000 per month. What is the problem of paying 20,000 as a one time? So you pay, and they will give a reputed company's DO letter. Everything will be there, official letter. So these are some of the examples I took from the newspaper. Part-time job for 15 people to so many people I took some. Social network. Social network, what is the problem? Everything about your life. Somebody who is really following this, who is really crazy about TikTok, social, Instagram, Facebook, they will have everything in there. What is happening? What you ate in the breakfast, whom you met, where you are there. After really go through your social media account, I can tell what kind of person you are. I mean, if you put so many of Sai Baba photos, I can tell that you are a devotee of Sai Baba. So I will say that some Annaprasadam is going on in Sai Baba. So please donate some amount. So in social media we have so many of fake accounts. In social media we have so much of personal data. Very less data. Now you put in social media. Somebody I am sitting in Chennai, but I can open your account. I will be knowing you. I don't know you personally. I have not met you. I don't know your name. But I can see from Chennai. I can see if you are really putting everything. Next one. So your account can be hacked. Social media you can use buying illegal things which are prohibited as per law. Vacation robberies. Somebody might have put, I went to Andaman, I checked in this hotel. This is very common. I checked, somebody went to do, then they will say that I checked in this hotel and so Ooty. I'm from Pondicherry, I went to Ooty. So I know that you are not in Pondicherry at your house. So that data can be used to rob your house, right? That is called vacation robberies. Otherwise, I would not be knowing that you are going to Pondicherry or in Ooty. As if social media is not there, if you are not posted. Fake online friendship, so many people will connected to friends. Some people even go to left their family and they will go and meet some unknown friend in some Mumbai or somewhere. I don't know where it will leads to, based on his or her luck only. Next. UPI frauds. UPI frauds, you scan a QR code. Then you will enter, if you want to pay, then you will enter your PIN, right? But whereas what happens is that if somebody giving to you money, then you will tell only your UPI ID, right? So and so number by BL or APL, whatever. Then that fellow will send you the money. In UPI transaction fraud, what happens is that they will tell that they are transferring the money to you. They will ask your UPI ID. You will give. They will create the payment request. They will immediately call you. Sir, this is there, that is there. They will create a sense of urgency. Then you will click. Then in that urgency, you will enter your PIN. Then your money will be there. Somebody is paying you, you will only tell UPI ID. If you are paying, then it works well. But they will create a sense of urgency. They will keep on calling you, sir, urgent, this is there, that is there. In that urgency, common man tend to enter his or her PIN and lose money. So let's see some of the common fraud cases. SIM swap scam. So your mobile is everything, right? In the MVIT is telling that your bank, your ATM card, everything, your gas, everything is linked to one mobile number, right? You want to change the mobile number, you have to go through everyone. So in SIM swap, what happens is that fraudster gets your KYC details somehow, either through your social media accounts or through your phishing attack or whatever be the source. He will go to the POS, point of sale or the TSP side, he will go. And based on your details, he will say that phone SIM is lost, and he will ask you to give the new SIM with the same number. Once SIM is gone, all your OTPs are gone, right? Next. So, huge money is lost. 50 lakhs, 1.7 crore. Next. So, how to identify? Because somewhere you are giving your Aadhaar card, I am sure. Physical copies are voluntary or involuntary, compulsory, or so they will tell that your Aadhaar card or these details are mandatory, otherwise you will not get service. So somewhere you are giving, we don't know where it is going. So how to save ourselves from the SIM swap? If SIM swap happens, that SIM will work. At a time, 2 SIMs will not work. So if that person, that fraudster taken your SIM, if he inserted in his mobile, that SIM will work, means your SIM will not work. So your SIM will not latch to, suppose the operator of Airtel, say. It will not latch to Airtel operator, Airtel network. Then in that case, what you have to do is, you check whether your friends from the Airtel operator, whether they are latching or not. If they are latching, means there is no problem with the Airtel network. Sometimes Airtel also may go down, Airtel or any other operators may go outage may be there. That will be common for all those in that area attached to that BTS. If the whole BTS is down, means everybody attached to that BTS will be down. But particularly you are down, but other phones of the same network are working, means you have to think twice. And the second thing is that you try to call from your friend phone to your number. Then it is ringing, means it is inserted in somebody's phone, right? You are understanding? You are with me or not? So, and the DOT guidelines says that in the first 24 hours, no financial OTPs will be done. When you this new SIM will take in the same number, first 24 hours there is no financial transactions will take. So if you found that this thing that your SIM is not latched and your number is working, means you have to go to your operator, block the number for timing. Online SIM, you put a post, you put an advertisement in a mobile lens or somewhere, then immediately you get a call. Suppose this chair you are selling, you might have expecting 2,000, but you will put in 4,000, so that it will come at least 2,000 or 1,000. But that fellow will say, I will agree without much bargain, he will say, I will give you 4,000. If you put 4,000, nobody will give you 4,000. They will come to 1,000 or 1,500. But still he will say, I will come for 4,000. He will not bargain much. To get your confidence, he will send his ID card, mostly a reputed officer like army officer or doctor, which we have a respect right in our society. So you tend to believe that he is a genuine person. Then seller says, I will send you the money. You give me the UPI. You are very happy. You expected around 1,000, but you are getting 4,000. That too very quickly. So you will give a UPI, and he will keep on calling you. Then in the hurry, what you do? You enter your PIN. And your money will be debited. So instead of you getting money, he will create a payment request, which you will accept, and you will enter your money, your PIN, and your money will be debited. This, that is what I am saying. The hurry they will create. In that hurry only you will do. If I ask you to do, then you will think twice. But in the hurry, you tend to lose the mental balance. See, this is not the case. So, women do 1.34 lakh. This first case, he created exactly fake website. He came to know only after losing the money. He entered all his credit card details, everything, OTP, everything he entered. The website looks exactly same. So precaution is, if you get money, if you are paying, you will get a, you will enter PIN, otherwise you are getting, you will not enter. So third is very standardized that offers. very lucrative offers. You get a 90% discount, or you get a very good job opportunity. Lottery you got, which we have not even applied. We have got a credit card offers. So many. So very tempting through mails, SMS. Now SMS is also very cheap nowadays. Emails, SMS you get. So there is a scam happened. IT jobs are there in Canada. So much of money in dollars only. So everybody is tempted. He's applied. He gave all his details. So if somebody is offering any seat, frankly telling, hard work, earning money through hard work is very difficult. Nobody is going to give you any free money. That is true. So if you have our greed only their money. So never accept any lucrative offer. Don't click. Or if you click also, you think thrice for entering your personal details. Particularly banking, your credit card, your OTP. Nobody will ever ask for OTP. When bank also will never ask for OTP. You will never get a lottery without applying. Even if you apply or if you buy a lottery, it is also very chances of getting. But if you don't apply, absolutely zero. So, how to recognize some of the phishing mails? They will ask for your personal information. There is a sense of urgency will be there. There will be some grammar mistakes will be there. The email addresses, if you really closely watch, it looks like a so Microsoft is there. So like Adidas, Adidas, we are seeing in the caps if you go buy in the local market. Adidas, Adidas, Nike, NIKE, they will like NIKE. Instead of this star, they will put in reverse tick. Like that, small ticks will be there. If you closely observe only, but the lucrative offer tempts you, there only we lose our balance. Normally, if I give and you will simply identify, but in the tempt, we lose the balance and we tempt to next. This is one of the example, the poor grammar, and he has given some link which goes to somewhere. Microsoft don't send emails with a poor grammar, right? Microsoft is one of the richest company. They can apply any English teacher, what is the poor grammar here? And the link, which is nowhere related to the subject. KYC related fraud cases, I think you might be getting so many SMS, unsolicited commercial communications in the form of SMS calls. So what they say is that your credit card is locked or your KYC is outdated. Okay, no problem. You tell your OTP. I will update to log. You just download this app. From this app or the remote desktop or app or remote phone app, they will just take control of your phone or desktop. So these are the messages I got personally. So interestingly, dear customer, your MTNL SIM KYC has been suspended. Actually, in Chennai we don't have MTNL, but they just said these are the messages I got. We will hold your Paytm amount after some time complete. So I'm sure you also might be getting. So use correct channels. If you want to update the data, if you have a HDFC bank account, go to the HDFC and update your KYC. Or otherwise, you use HDFC own bank account, own bank app and update your details. But don't use this social media fraud. So scammers asking money, impersonating like others. Some IAS officer, they will create a fake account. Then they will send a mail to his friends, I'm in need of this urgency, that urgency. So please confirm, call them, ask them anything is there. Second thing is that you might be playing some games, right? Small games. In that they will ask very basic questions. What was your first car? Maruti or whatever, Nissan, whatever. So they will ask very basic questions. It looks like what is the problem in giving these basic details, right? But the problem is now, when you create any account, Gmail or any account, you tend to give, there is a security questions will be there. What is your first school? Which place you have gone? These security questions will be used to, if you forgot the password, these security questions will be used, right, to recover your password. So, I am a fraudster actually. I want to hack your account. I don't know your password. I will say I forgot password. Then it will start asking the security questions, which I don't know the answer. So I will create a one game kind of things. In that, you don't think all this, right? When you created your account, you might have given some. What is your data? What is the place of birth? Pondicherry. Then I will ask you that in this kind of game, which you don't know you are born in. You will enter Pondicherry, right? That security question answer I will use to forget password. In the forget password I will use and I will change the password. Mumbai woman tweets. This is a very interesting case. She said that she tweeted IRCTC that I am not getting. I am not getting. My waiting list is some 60. I am not getting. It is very emergent. Please help. So Twitter handle of IRCTC original. Actual IRCTC only she tweeted. There is no fault from her. Somebody called saying that I am from IRCTC. I am a official from IRCTC. Madam, I have seen your complaint in the Twitter or handle. So we are giving you the tickets. See, nobody will give the tickets. Even if you pay also, there is a procedure is there. Everybody is equal here. Whoever applies first come first serve. They will get the ticket. That's all. Just because you are giving in complaint in Twitter means nobody is going to give you a ticket. So the fraudster has seen her message in the IRCTC handle and he called her and he said to her, she gave the details of her phone number, her details, her brand, sorry, what is that number? The 10-digit number of phone. So she gave her details. So he called and said that we will give the ticket, please fill these details. She has given the details and she told the OTP and she logged the phone. So one thing I want to tell is that don't share too much in social media. Day to day what we eat, where did we go, these are all not needed. Verify genuineness, who is sending the message, because now artificial intelligence also is coming. In that movie you have seen Love Today. The climax what happens? Anybody can tell? He created a fake video, right? Fake video for deep fake technology he used, right? Have you seen the movie or not? What happened in the climax? He created a deep fake video. Frame by frame he edited. And he has kept the heroine photos, right? And he did a viral thing in that video, right? Even her own father has not believed, right? Mobile tower fraud. Sir already explained in his presentation. So people will come to you saying that 5G, we are expanding so much, we need so many towers, we will give you so much money, so you will be happy, more than happy. So you get the legitimacy, trust from your side. Who is going to give so much money? So if you get the trust, they will give a fake, the NOC kind of. This kind of NOC, Department of Telecommunications, Trai, they will use the names Department of Telecommunications. So you might be thinking Trai means telecom means they might be issuing NOC. It looks like the emblem is there, some sign is there, stamp is there. It looks like a genuine only, right? But we devotee and Trai have no role. It is we do only lessons. We don't involve in the day-to-day tower erection, tower installation of the operator. They created one fake website also for Reliance Jio Tower. There is an apply option is there. You see the email ID, very interesting. They kept a gmail.com. Any big company will be having their own domain, right? rgo.co.in something. So these are the points which you have to observe. Next. So if somebody is paying you 50,000 or more, then what is the small registration charges they can always pay, right? So, next. Juice jacking, this is the latest attack. That charging port is there. It looks like very genuine. I mean, you think that nowadays we cannot live with the phone. If a phone is charging below 20% means we are in hurry. So wherever that port is there, you go and try to put your pin and try to charge. But that port is being used to take data from your phone. That is called juice jacking. So to have it, try to not to charge in the public charging points. Lock your phones and if possible carry the power bank. But the juice jacking attack is happening. The switchboards looks very genuine like a switchboard, can be used to take data from your steal data from your phone. Digital loan lending app. So many, it's like if you want to get a loan from a bank, so much process you have to go through, right? You have to submit your KYC, you have to put some collateral, you have to show your credit worthiness. Then only they will give after 10 days. You have to go, come, and then only they will give. But these apps make life very easy. They say that the interest rates are very low, processing fee is almost nil. One click away, you will get. So you will be tempted, you will give all the details. You will give all your phone permissions. That is the most important. You will give all the phone permission, your number, your contacts, your photos, your database, everything you will give. Then anyhow we don't read terms and conditions very rarely. We don't know what is there in the terms and conditions. We will simply agree, next we will do. After that, they will increase the interest charges. It is very high, which is already there in the terms and condition, but we don't read. So they will start harassing you. You pay the money. If you don't pay the money, your contacts are there with them. They will call everyone. He is this, he is fraudster. They will morph your photos, your personal photos, your databases, permission you have given to them through the app. So these are the permissions generally: camera, contacts, locations, storage. Generally, the loan lending apps will take the permission of these, which completely take over of your phone. So your photos, your personal photos will be morphed and sent to your relatives, and they will start calling you. You will be like a embarrassment, right? If you, your family. Next. These people also committed suicide. 23-year-old lady dies by suicide due to illegal harassment by online loan recovery agent. Because our India, we are society, our prestige is important, right? So they will tell you your relatives means how. Next. So these are some popular cases. It may be many. We keep on coming, also updating. As I told, new versions are coming. So I just tell some good practices. You change your password regularly. It's like a considerate design toothbrush. As your toothbrush, you don't share it with anyone, right? Including your husband, your brother or mother also. And it should be brush should be a good one, like password also should be a good one. You keep on changing the brush rate 3 months, 6 months, like that periodically you change your password. The password should have 8 characters, upper and lower, a combination of letters and numbers. And don't put like your date of birth, your marriage date or something, your what is your student ID number. Like that you don't. The word 8 letters should be like not linked to each other. If I know one letter means I cannot guess the next 3-4 letters. It should be like this password. Next. So electronic payments, I will not take much time. You use the trusted Wi-Fi sources. Don't use public Wi-Fi sources too much, particularly for the banking transactions. Log out of the, if you are going to cyber cafe, just log out of everything. Don't share your OTPs. Don't use this remember password, etc. Register for SMS alerts to keep track of financial transaction. It is important. Some people I have seen that the SMS transaction will charge you quarterly 50 rupees only. But still they say that sir, I don't have any SMS alerts. But it costs you a lot in the latter. So if you are using any firewall, antivirus software, install your PCs so that your PC will not become a bot. Next. You keep on updating the apps. You keep on changing the passwords and PIN. Don't post any private information. Be cautious about the permissions you give. If you see that Android, Google Play Store, there is a one disclaimer is there. Safety starts with what you are sharing with the developer. Please go through it, what you are sharing with the developer. Don't just install blindly whatever is there. Delete apps that are no longer used and keep on updating. Next. So next, cybercrime happened, how to report. There is one portal is there, cybercrime.gov.in, or you can call to 1930. This is the home page of the cybercrime.gov.in. Next. So they will ask this following for your mobile number, your bank, your ID. Suppose you lost the money, right? There will be the details they will ask, transaction ID, date. Next. These are the details they will ask. So you remember cybercrime.gov.in, or you can call to 1930. Inside and portal you can enter these details and give a comment. But it is actually frankly, it is very difficult to recover the money. Very, very difficult. I can say almost impossible to recover. But any of the portal is the next. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Speaker, sir, for giving this very good lecture. Now, I request students and participants can ask any doubts from these 3 PowerPoint presentations. This is an interactive session. You can ask any doubts.
Guys, we will close the session maybe for another 5-10 minutes. We will have interaction, any questions, followed by feedback, and we will wind it up. Very few genuine questions, it's welcome. Please raise your hand, somebody want to ask a question. Or one of the students, could you please come forward? You can just come and give a feedback. Please come forward. Guys, anyone? Come here, come.
Good afternoon all. Today's session is all about Trai, DOT and cybersecurity. The entire session was so interesting and engaging. Coming up to the first section, it's all about Trai. And 2 different apps they have developed, Trai My Health app and D&D app. And he came to know about mobile number porting. And the next session is all about EMF, electromagnetic radiation. We all think that it is very much harmful for everyone. It is an ionizing one. After the session, we came to know about that it is not that much harmful and it is a non-ionizing one. And current sunshine portal where we can able to know what all the various towers are present in our area. And the last session is all about the cyber security. And he came to know about what is cyber security, various threats, various frauds, and he explained everything with a real-time example, which made everyone to be engaging and helpful for us. Thank you for organizing such an interesting and knowledgeable event and creating awareness with our students. Thank you.
Good afternoon to everyone.
It was a very informative and useful session. We got to know about a lot of things that we were not aware of. And the first session about Trai, we didn't know about a lot of apps, and we think we can start using them henceforth. About EMF, we never knew that towers did not generate any radiation. But now that we know, we can also spread awareness to other friends. And about the last cybersecurity session, it was a very informative one, and we got to it was very relatable since we used a lot of connecting with examples, and we also know how to protect ourselves from all these types of frauds. So thank you very much for this opportunity and creating awareness among our students. Thank you, sir.
In cybersecurity, you told that NYC. What is the full form of NYC, sir? NYC. What is NYC? In message and all came with NOC. KYC, sir. What is?
Bank, if you go to bank or anything, if you go somewhere you are going to bank, there will be ID proof and address proof will be there. No? That is KYC documents. Know your customer. And if you take your phone also, SIM also, they will take your ID and address proof. Right? These are all KYC documents. So that is unique ID and address proof to identify you where you go to fix.
He has explained about KYC fraud. So this service providers are taxed. They do not send the KYC is expiring or something like that. So they just fraud.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. So, my request the base professor to give a small mentor for the speakers. I request Vinaya sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now I request Rahul sir to give a small memento to Srikanth sir from Trai, Regional Officer. Thank you. Now giving mic to college.
Thank you, sir. Now I'd like to call upon Dr. Arunmari sir, HOD of EC Department, to honor Raju sir, IDS Joint Advisor of Trai. Thank you, sir. Now I'd like to call upon Dr. Jayakumar sir, Placement Officer of MVIT, to honor Vinaya sir, Director of Compliance. Thank you, sir. Now I request Mr. Eminent sir, Assistant Placement Officer of MVIT, to honor Srikanth sir, AGD Security DOT Channel. Now I request Dr. Shivakumar sir, HOD of IT department, or Bishop sir, Senior Research Officer of Trai.
Thank you, professors. Guys, as we were able to give certificate for everyone, okay, I'm just going to call upon all the 3 colleges, 1 subset of students to come and receive the certificate. I request all the SLEC students to come, everyone, come on the stage, receive a certificate, we'll have a group photo. All the SLEC students, please come. Next, I request all the next, I request MIT students who gave feedback, those 3 students, along with few volunteers here, please come and join. Guys, feedback forms will be distributed to you right away now. Okay, take a minute time and try to fill up all this thing, all the details, and it will be collected back immediately. I request guys, make sure we're already short of time. Lunch is ready for us, everyone. Try to fill out the form. Make sure all the details need to be filled up. Volunteers, please help them in distributing. Take it from the faculties. All the volunteers, please distribute the feedback forms. Make it fast. guys, based on write the name of captain letter, or letter is small letter, back certificate, and legal certificate or so this one I have to do. I level, there is API, match level, based on the name of what is the package, very important. So yeah, in class on your particular get a certificate, in class. What is this? Please collect the forms. What's in the second? Guys, everyone received the feedback form? Participants, everyone received the feedback form? Anybody is yet to receive the feedback form? Just keep it on top of your notepad and write down. I can able to give you maybe a maximum of 1 minute time to fill up the form. Please fill up the form and return it